Elizabeth Jane Cochran, a name later immortalized as Nellie Bly, was born on May 5, 1864 in Cochran's Mills, Pennsylvania, a small, unassuming town that would soon be overshadowed by the global renown of its most famous daughter. Her childhood, while not marked by extraordinary wealth or privilege, was grounded in the strong values instilled by her parents, Michael Cochran, a tinsmith, and Mary Jane Cochran, a homemaker. These early years, spent amidst the simplicity of rural life, would shape the independent and tenacious spirit that would later define her remarkable career. Her father, a man of strong moral character, fostered in her a deep sense of justice and a fervent belief in the power of hard work. Her mother, though less prominently featured in the historical record, undoubtedly provided a crucial foundation of emotional support and domestic stability during Elizabeth's formative years. Education, however, was a privilege not always readily available to young girls in that era, and while the exact extent of her formal schooling is not definitively documented, it's clear she possessed a keen intellect and an insatiable thirst for knowledge, traits that would serve her exceptionally well throughout her life. These early experiences of a relatively modest upbringing, coupled with a strong family foundation, provided the bedrock upon which Nellie Bly would build her extraordinary life. Her early ambition, though not immediately apparent in its precise form, was certainly present. Stories from her youth recount a spirited and independent young girl, not content to accept the limitations imposed upon women of her time. She possessed a natural curiosity, a drive to explore the world beyond the confines of her small town, and a rebellious streak that would propel her to challenge societal norms and expectations. The limited opportunities available to women in the late 19th century, particularly in the field of journalism, only fueled her determination to forge her own path. Her initial attempts at employment were likely met with the same obstacles faced by many aspiring female professionals. She initially worked as a teacher, a common profession for women, but her spirit of adventure and her relentless pursuit of a more fulfilling and impactful career soon led her down a different path. The exact details of her transition from teaching to journalism are somewhat obscured by the passage of time, but the underlying motivation was clear: a desire for a more challenging and impactful career that would allow her to express her unique perspective on the world. Her foray into journalism began rather humbly. She initially contributed articles to local newspapers, honing her writing skills and developing her unique voice. She quickly demonstrated an aptitude for capturing the essence of a story, for weaving together facts and observations into compelling narratives. Her writing style, characterized by its directness and its undeniable energy, quickly set her apart from her contemporaries. She wasn't afraid to tackle controversial subjects, to challenge the status quo, and to express her opinions with a boldness that often surprised and sometimes even offended her readers. This early period was a crucial crucible, forging her into a fearless and uncompromising journalist, ready to take on the world. She didn't shy away from the challenges, the rejections, the criticisms, and these experiences only strengthened her resolve and honed her skills, preparing her for the daring feats that would define her career. The adoption of the pen name Nellie Bly marked a significant turning point in her professional life. The reasons behind this choice are debated, but the name itself suggests a deliberate strategy to project a persona of independence and strength, perhaps a subtle rebellion against the expectations placed upon women in the Victorian era. The name Nellie Bly became synonymous with fearless investigative journalism, a brand that quickly resonated with readers hungry for a fresh, bold, and uncompromising voice. This pseudonym provided her with a sense of liberation, allowing her to express her opinions and pursue her ambitions without being constrained by the societal expectations associated with her real name. The transformation from Elizabeth Jane Cochran to Nellie Bly was more than just a change of name. It was a conscious rebranding of herself as a powerful and independent journalist, a woman who would not be confined by the limitations of her time. Her early career as Nellie Bly was marked by a series of impactful investigative pieces that exposed social injustices and challenged societal norms. She wasn't content with simply reporting the news. She actively sought to uncover hidden truths and to give a voice to those who were often overlooked or silenced. Her investigative reports focused on issues such as poverty, child labor, and the treatment of women in society, shedding light on the harsh realities of life for many marginalized groups. Her approach was characterized by a combination of meticulous research and fearless undercover work, a formula that would prove incredibly effective in exposing the truth and prompting social change. She didn't merely observe. She immersed herself in the subjects of her investigations, experiencing firsthand the hardships and injustices she documented. This immersive approach allowed her to present her stories with a level of authenticity and emotional depth that resonated deeply with her readers. The assignment that catapulted Nellie Bly to international fame was, of course, her daring attempt to circumnavigate the globe in less than 80 days, a feat inspired by Jules Verne's fictional adventure. This undertaking wasn't merely a journalistic stunt. It was a bold statement of female empowerment, a demonstration of the capabilities of women in a world that often underestimated them. Her journey, meticulously documented and reported upon, captivated readers worldwide, turning her into a global sensation. The meticulous planning involved, the relentless pace of travel, the challenges of navigating foreign lands with limited resources, all these factors contributed to the drama and excitement of her adventure. Her success in completing this extraordinary journey not only showcased her courage and determination, but also significantly enhanced her reputation as a pioneering female journalist. It proved that women were capable of achieving incredible feats, shattering preconceived notions, and inspiring countless others to challenge their own limitations. The journey itself was fraught with unexpected challenges. The logistical complexities of navigating travel arrangements across continents, dealing with language barriers, and adapting to diverse cultures tested her resourcefulness and adaptability. The physical demands of constant travel, the exhaustion, and the potential for unforeseen dangers were significant hurdles. However, Nellie Bly met each challenge with unwavering resolve, demonstrating an incredible capacity for resilience and adaptability. Her detailed accounts of the journey, published serially in her newspaper, kept readers enthralled, and the narrative itself became a testament to her perseverance and determination. The journey wasn't just about speed. It was about her ability to overcome obstacles and navigate the complexities of the world with grace and determination. The global circumnavigation was undoubtedly a pivotal moment in her life, transforming her from a rising star in the world of journalism to a global icon. The immense publicity generated by the feat brought her unprecedented recognition and cemented her reputation as a fearless adventurer and a talented journalist. She leveraged this newfound fame to continue her pursuit of investigative journalism, tackling even more challenging and controversial topics. The success of the circumnavigation not only boosted her career, but also empowered her to take on even greater risks and to pursue stories that others might shy away from. It provided her with the platform and the confidence to continue her work as a social reformer, using her journalistic skills to challenge injustice and inequality. Following the success of her global circumnavigation, Nellie Bly continued to push the boundaries of investigative journalism. She undertook other daring assignments, often involving undercover work to expose societal problems. One of her most notable and impactful investigations was her 10-day stay at the Blackwell's Island Lunatic Asylum in New York City. This undercover investigation, a truly daring and potentially dangerous undertaking, provided a chilling exposé of the deplorable conditions and inhumane treatment of patients within the asylum. The experience itself was emotionally and psychologically taxing, but Nellie Bly's detailed account of her time at the asylum brought about much-needed reform, and exposed the systemic negligence and cruelty within the institution. Her bravery in undertaking this investigation was truly remarkable, and the impact of her revelations was profound. The conditions she encountered at Blackwell's Island were appalling. Overcrowding, unsanitary conditions, inadequate medical care, and the use of physical and psychological abuse were commonplace. Nellie Bly's account vividly described the suffering she witnessed, the neglect she experienced, and the inhumane treatment inflicted upon the patients. Her unflinching portrayal of the realities of life within the asylum shocked the public and prompted outrage. The public outcry following the publication of her exposé led to investigations, reforms, and improvements in the treatment of mental health patients. Her bravery and willingness to endure such harsh conditions for the sake of exposing the truth were crucial in bringing about positive change. Her descriptions of the asylum's daily routine, the interactions with other patients, and the behaviors of the staff paint a harrowing picture of a broken system. She meticulously documented the food, the living arrangements, the lack of proper medical attention, and the overall atmosphere of neglect and despair. Her accounts were not merely objective observations. They were infused with a deep empathy for the suffering of the patients. She understood the human cost of the system's failures and conveyed that understanding with powerful prose. The visceral detail of her report helped to humanize the patients, making them real people with real stories, and this humanization was crucial in galvanizing public support for reform. The impact of Nellie Bly's exposé was immediate and profound. The public outcry prompted investigations into the asylum's operations, and the city of New York was forced to address the systemic issues that had long plagued the institution. Improvements were made to sanitation, staffing levels, and the overall treatment of patients. While the reforms weren't immediate or complete, Nellie Bly's investigation served as a critical catalyst for positive change in the mental health care system. Her work highlighted the need for humane treatment of the mentally ill and helped to shift public perception of mental illness. Her legacy in this regard is undeniable, a testament to the power of investigative journalism to bring about social change. Beyond her investigative journalism, Nellie Bly was also a successful businesswoman. She displayed an entrepreneurial spirit, demonstrating her capacity for innovation and leadership. Her business ventures, while not always documented in great detail, showcased her entrepreneurial skills and her ability to adapt to different circumstances. She demonstrated a keen understanding of the market and a willingness to take calculated risks. Her success in business further cemented her image as a self-reliant and independent woman, a model for those who dared to challenge societal norms. This multifaceted aspect of her life often gets overlooked, but it's a crucial part of understanding her overall impact and contribution to society. Her later years were marked by a continued commitment to journalism and social activism. While the specific details of her later work might be less well known than her earlier exploits, her dedication to reporting the truth and advocating for social justice remained unwavering. She continued to write and report on a range of issues, using her platform to amplify the voices of the marginalized and to challenge injustice wherever she found it. Her commitment to her craft and her unwavering social conscience remained constants throughout her life. Nellie Bly's personal life, while less extensively documented than her professional achievements, deserves mention. She married Robert Seaman, a wealthy iron manufacturer, later in her life. While this aspect of her life isn't as extensively covered in historical records, it's important to acknowledge it as part of her complete biography. The details of her marriage, including its joys and challenges, are not as readily available, but it's a crucial part of her personal story, illustrating another facet of her complex and fascinating life. Her death on January 27, 1922, marked the end of an extraordinary life. She died at the relatively young age of 57, leaving behind a rich legacy of journalistic achievements and social activism. Her death was mourned by many, a testament to the impact she had on the world. Her life story serves as an enduring inspiration to aspiring journalists, social activists, and anyone who dares to challenge the status quo. Her legacy continues to inspire generations of individuals to pursue their ambitions fearlessly and to fight for justice and equality. Nellie Bly's story is more than just a biographical account. It's a testament to the power of human courage, determination, and the unwavering pursuit of truth. Her life was a whirlwind of adventure, investigative journalism, and social activism, leaving an indelible mark on the world. She challenged societal norms, broke barriers, and inspired generations to come. Her contributions to journalism, her dedication to social justice, and her unwavering spirit of adventure make her a truly remarkable figure in history. She remains a symbol of female empowerment, a pioneer in investigative journalism, and a reminder of the transformative power of a single individual's courage and determination. Her legacy is one of courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to truth and justice, a legacy that continues to resonate today. The impact of her work, particularly her exposé of Blackwell's Island, remains a powerful example of how one person's bravery and dedication can bring about meaningful and lasting social change. Her name is not merely a historical footnote. It is a symbol of unwavering commitment to truth and justice, a testament to the power of a single voice to change the world. The lessons of her life, her daring spirit, and her unwavering dedication to uncovering truth continue to inspire and challenge us to this day. And so, we remember Nellie Bly, not just as a journalist but as a true pioneer, a fearless adventurer, and a champion of social justice.